The sculptural style of SALLUIT, also known as SUGLUK, which is a small community in Arctic Quebec, has long been one of my favorites. Although SALLUIT carvers made art before and long after, the community enjoyed a brief but brilliant artistic flowering between the years 1955 and 1960. Most adults in the community, and notably women as well as men, became carvers. Amazingly, for a brief time, SALLUIT carving production was greater than Cape Dorset's. But a lack of good carving stone and sagging market demand for the SALLUIT style soon ended this brave experiment. We know almost nothing about Alacie Sakiagaq. She's not even mentioned in the 1976 reference book, The Artists of SUGLUK, Quebec. We know that her husband worked for a couple of years on Resolution Island off the southeastern tip of Baffin Island, which in the 1950s housed an American military base and a dew line installation, and he returned to SALLUIT in 1959. Probably his family joined him, which might explain why there weren't more carvings by Alacie. In fact, only a handful of sculptures by Alacie Sakiagaq are known to exist, and only one undeniable masterpiece, this remarkable standing woman holding her braids. The sculpture is a classic example of SALLUIT art from this period, but it's unusually tall and truly imposing in its sculptural presence. Overall, it has an air of solemnity. The woman's facial expression, almost dour when seen straightened on, softens as you move around the work. Maybe tending her hair has been more work than she expected. The trouble was worth it, however. I don't remember ever seeing a more spectacular set of braids in sculptural form. Interestingly, braids feature quite often in SALLUIT art. We know several examples where the artist has given special attention on woman's plaited hair. And so I wonder whether long, impressive braids were a particular source of female pride and status in this community. In this sculpture, the braids seem to have a life force all their own, almost completely dominating the composition. Sakiagaq's treatment of the rest of the figure is relatively simplified. The sculptural shapes are beautifully formed and quite powerful, but they're unadorned. For example, there aren't any folds and pleats that we often see on clothing in SALLUIT works. So the woman's bare shoulders and plain amautic act as the perfect foil for her glorious hairdo. Gorgeous.